So I saw a video from Reno omokiri in Glitch Studio, and I saw a lot of you analyzing it, calling him, oh, Reno is a liar, oh, Reno is a this, Reno is a that, and I'm like, hey God, does it mean you people don't even understand what Reno is doing? Reno is a mastermind when it comes to manipulation. Reno is a mastermind. So you guys really think it's a coincidence that Reno flew all the way to Nigeria to have an interview just the same period where verydarkblackman posted about 200 people were killed in Benue State? You guys really think, hey God, this is you people don't really know the people we are dealing with in this country. You've not woken up to reality. That's why I've come to wake you up. All of you supporting peterobi, all of you supporting Atiku, you are now coming to question Reno. Oh, Reno is wrong. Did Reno tell you he doesn't know he's wrong? Reno knows that what he's saying is not true. Reno omokiri knows that what he's saying, don't look at the seriousness of his face. He's speaking this way because he wants to grab your attention. He wants you all to forget everything that happened in Benue. Is there any sensible Nigerian that won't talk about what's happening in Benue? No. But he has come now to downplay politics. Somebody who was singing atiku. He has come now to downplay all the efforts of peterobi. Say, oh, Atiku, Asiwaju is the this, Asiwaju is the that. In this peak, when Nigerians are so tensed and calling out for security chiefs to wake up, and you think it's a coincidence, it is not. It's not. This is a well-calculated job. So they did it. Reno is here to water down the effect of what's it called? Of what verydarkblackman did. Is here to water down the effect of what people are going to be calling, oh, we need peace, we need this, we need that. They know it's going to affect their election. And they know that social media people, you people are short, how do you put it? Your temper is just for a while. If you vex 2 minutes, you don't calm down. So once you see another news now that removes your mind from the previous news, you have forgotten what happened before. That's the work of Reno. That's what Reno is here for. So if you are still here dragging Reno, I beg, focus on the country. Don't look at whoever is defecting. I saw Rufai and the rest of them doing. See, don't look at who is defecting. The Nigerian people have the ultimate power. I promise you. It doesn't matter if your governor is defecting, if your whatever is defecting. If we decide as a people, we decide as one countrymen who are fed up of what is happening, and we decide to say, this is who we want. Guys, we strategically plan it. It doesn't matter where the governor is coming from. Imagine every one man, one vote. If there is one man, one vote, why would my king be promising the first lady that they are going to give them all our votes? Are you the one voting for me? Are we sharing fingerprint? So guys, stay focused. Said
that Reno omokiri, as I was told, said that he has evidence even from the NIA to show that I was holding meetings with Buhari and the rest of them. Why is it so difficult to put out the evidence? If I have evidence against Reno omokiri, for instance, when Reno omokiri went and stole the identity of somebody known as Mwende Simlin, I met the mother. I interviewed her. I put it out. That's the evidence. And the woman said, yes, Reno omokiri is an identity thief. When Reno omokiri sent soldiers to the mother's house to eject somebody from their house in Warri or so, I got the information. I put it out for Sahara reporters. In fact, it led to him being fired by Jonathan, because most people did not know that Reno omokiri did not complete his tenure with Jonathan. Jonathan fired him towards the election because of a lot of criminal activities he was engaging in. Reno omokiri claims to be an Amazon bestseller. Can you just find out how many books he's selling? What's the name of the book? So I'm not personalizing it. I'm just telling you that I am an evidence-based person. If you say so, look, there's no need engaging in emotional conversations. But you know, all the political leaders in this country have their own supporters. Even if you look today, there are people who still support Abacha. You know, Babangida has his supporters. Jonathan has his supporters. So once in a while, when they miss the pass, the terrible pass, They organized what I call a pity party, so that they can pity themselves, you know. The thing that Reno Omokiri did not tell you is that he wouldn't have had the job he had with Jonathan, the money he made, whatever he benefited, had we not fought for Jonathan to become president when Yar'Adua was sick. So, and I'm glad that he said that I have so much power to put Buhari in power. But why are they not giving me credit for putting Jonathan in power when Yar'Adua cabal prevented him from... In fact, they were planning a coup at that time. We were exposing it every day until Jonathan was allowed to run, to become the president of Nigeria. Because we knew Yar'Adua was not coming back. Go and ask Reno Omokiri if he attended a protest on behalf of Jonathan. Never. We did. I did in America. We organized a people's parliament. We did write-ups upon write-ups. I've never met Jonathan before. I didn't care who he was. In fact, when Jonathan won the election, he sent Toronto Douglas, late Toronto Douglas, to me, that I should come and work for him. I said, I cannot work in government. I can't last 24 hours in the government. I'm too honest, brutally honest. After that, he sent Imani Boro is still alive, to come to New York and give us the money that they said the man sent. I said, I refuse to see Imani Boro. I said, I don't need your money. I did this because of my conscience. And I hope you guys perform. So what I want to wrap up here is that the person who brought Buhari to power, the number one person, is Jonathan. It was his performance in office that enabled the likes of Buhari to come back to office. Let me tell you, when Buhari ran for office against Jonathan, if a goat had run against Jonathan, he would have won. Monkey would have won that election. People were tired. The corruption. Jonathan was one of the luckiest former presidents in this country. He was selling crude oil at $140 per barrel. Money was all over the place. Awash. And I heard that Reno Omokiri also listed some stories that he said were true. Some of the stories are actually still actively being prosecuted. In Italy, with regards to OPL, that OPL 245, the wife was found with a lot of money. It's public information. So I don't need to, again, personalize these issues. But I can understand that some people feel bad that they've lost out. Reno Omokiri himself works for Atiku, right? If you really hate people who took Jonathan out of power, why would you be working for Atiku? Atiku donated money, jets, to Buhari's campaign. And Reno Omokiri is working actively for Atiku to return to power again. So you can see the Reno Omokiri.
So, like I was saying before, Reno is a chief manipulator. See, even what he's saying might not be true, it might be true, but you see the timing, they know what they are doing. Reno was heavily paid. When I say heavily paid, Reno Omokiri was heavily paid to come out on Glitch Studio. Have you guys forgotten when the same Glitch Studio invited D1 to just, what's his name, Nedu was there, just to come and talk. Glitch Studio is finding a way to thrive, right? And they know that this issue of Benue, the whole Nigeria problem. Let me just flash your mind back. Whenever there is a serious issue, when people are complaining, oh, we are tired, Nigerians are going through a lot, Nigerians are doing this, boom. One stupid podcast will come with a very controversial topic to shift your attention, right? If a podcast does not come, boom, they'll bring Big Brother Niger. Very stupid program, and they will advertise it everywhere that your eyes must see. You will see it on TV, you will see it on social platforms, you will see it everywhere. People will not be doing content with it. It will be everywhere, and it will naturally subdue the trending news that should better our lives. Now, this is something that you people should take seriously. Reno Omokiri does not even consider Nigeria to be somewhere. Reno fights for his pocket only. Reno is a very, very self-centered person. He's only concerned about himself. Reno is working currently for this government. And the worst part is, he is not working for the government to say this government should do better. No. Reno is working for the government to cover their loops. You understand? Cover the loopholes. You guys remember when they were talking of Coastal Road? The next thing, Reno went and showed one edited video, or he went to one island and got a video and said that was Coastal Road. When he was what's it called? When he was questioned by Objective Media, when the guy came out and questioned him and was like, "Where is the road? Show me the channel that you said you went. Show me where you and Wole Soyinka drove. Show me where are the street lights that you said was on this road. In your video, there are street lights on the road. Where are they?" twist, the story ended. Now, Reno has come with another propaganda, and in this case now, he's not coming to tell you people, I brought Peter Obi, I nominated Peter Obi for election, I nominated him to be a vice to Atiku, I do this one, I do this one. He said sowore was nothing concerns us. And see, you guys should learn something very important in this country. Evidence is key. It doesn't matter who is talking. Evidence is key. Peter Obi said he left 50 million naira, $50 million in an account. He showed you evidence, right? He said he did this one. He showed you evidence. So if somebody is coming to say Peter Obi did not do this, Peter Obi is lying, let him show you evidence. If they say sowore is a goat, for instance, they should show you evidence of sowore being a goat eating grass. Nigerians, our eyes should open up by now. By now, we should be wiser. By now, we should let them know that we are not as gullible as they see us. We should not keep letting them twist us and, turn us left and right. Nigerians, open your eye. Don't, in fact, if you have made a video with that glitch studio, whatever, ignore them. Don't even publicize them. If the podcast people cannot join us to focus on how we can make this country better, don't listen to any controversial thing that they bring out. Know that they bring out controversial news at a particular time to subdue or wash away what they are doing wrong. So Reno does not care about the backlash he's going to get. Reno does not actually care if you people are angry, if you are calling him goat. All those stories of him saying, oh, my Twitter account was it's a marketing advert. Reno, he told you before that they used to pay up to $25,000. Reno would have gotten even up to $50,000, just to water down the effect of what happened in Benue. I told you, say it anywhere that I told you so.